You're welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2 E's, no Y. You heard me, 2 E's, no Y. And in this video, we're going to be reacting for the very first time to Russ, Losing Control. Now, admittingly, I've never, ever heard a song from Russ. Nope, sorry. I feel bad. I know I should, because the brother is super talented, super well respected. I may have seen him in a couple interviews, but never followed up with checking out his music. But I'm going to give it a shot today. So if you're ready for me to react to Losing Control by Russ, then let me know. But first, you know I got to play my intro. Yo. Yo. Talk shit. Talk shit. Yo. Let's take that down. Let's put that up. Before we get started, please do me a favor, like, comment on all the content, preferably as soon as it comes out. It'll help me. I'll appreciate you. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so I take that POV into the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do reviews, unboxings, and interviews, so please hit the subscribe button, make friends in the comments, join the family by following that Discord link over to our Discord server titled The Set. Link in the description, all right? All right, let's rock. Yes, Russ. I'm aware of who he is. I might even know a little bit of this chorus, but I've never ever heard this song more than something that might have been on like a TikTok, to be quite honest. But I know of Russ, and I know of his story, and I know how like his work ethic, you know, helped on his road to ascension, right? And so I went over to his page. I don't know what it was, but he was somewhere, and I was just like, you know what, let me go click. I went to his page and I said, let me just click the #1 song from him and go from there. I was like, oh, you more than likely probably heard it somewhere due to social media a little bit, but you never seen the music video, and it's got 420 million views on it. So let me go ahead and admit, hey man, I'm late. Sometimes I'm late to trends and singers and artists and stuff, so just appreciate that I'm giving it a shot now. Okay, let's go. Russ, Losing Control. First of all, once again, I'm a music videographer, so I not only comment on the music, but I also comment on the videography, and so I pause a lot. If you were looking for somebody to react to this and not pause, you found the wrong one. I apologize. I mean, just look at it. Car's on the third over here, rule of thirds, so it's on the right vertical line. Beautiful. Vertical and the top horizontal line. Look at that intersection. It's beautiful.
She's falling in love now, losing control now, fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl.
That's fire. Fire editing. Fire editing. Shout out to the editor, Flickr editor. We're just taking out a frame. So when you hear the hi-hat go, the little 16th or whatever, 16th snare, what you do is you mark off each part of the clip, right, to where you hear that sound, right? And then it's usually, I don't know how many, maybe 10 frames or something like that usually. And then you just cut out every other frame. Oh, so then you put two things on top of each other and you have it go back and forth per each one per frame. That's what happened here.
Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. She's falling in love now, losing control now.
Oh, that's fire.
Trying to hide, but I think it's alright.
They normally you do it for like just a little bit as effect, but the sound goes longer, and I've never seen it gone that long and played together. Super artistic on the videographer's POV. That's super dope.
She's falling in love now, losing control now, fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. last relationship was a disaster. Accusations every day, she didn't know why. All her calls would be ignored, he's on his own time. Should've ended it before it started. All she ever got was broken hearted. He was cheating on her, trying to flip it back on her like a victim.
Wow. How many people been through that before? Where somebody's like, like doing dirt themselves and then they flip it back on you when you question them. Like, you be like, hey, man, or no, they usually question you like, yo, man, who you messing with? Because deep down they know they've been doing wrong. Been on both sides.
She all alone and started. All she ever got was broken heart.
I love this. Because one has blue light right here, right? Which we attribute to some sort of fluorescent, right? Or this is actually colored blue light. So it's actually meant to be pushed further into the blues. So it gives off like a cold vibe to it, right? But then look at his is warm, right? We call that tungsten light, right? The idea of flipping back and forth between the two facing each other is such a simple but impactful in-camera idea. You just shoot it in camera and then you go back to the editing board and put this in later, and it really shows the difference between the blue and the warm. As they play next to each other, you don't get as lost.
Should've ended it before it started. All she ever got was broken hearted. He was cheating on her, trying to flip it back on her like a victim. Now she all alone and starting over. Now she got baggage on her shoulder, but the new guy really loves her. She loves him, but she doesn't trust herself anymore. She's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. She's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl.
What a dope idea. I am so mad I didn't think of it.
Despite her past, she can't help the attraction. He tells her that he's nothing like the last one. He redefines in every way what love is. She fell for him and hasn't gotten up since. Every now and then she goes off though, beating on his chest like a bongo. He understands she's coming from a hurt place, answers all the questions on the survey. Doesn't get jealous, doesn't break trust, doesn't call a hoe after hang-ups. Give her everything she ever wanted, and even though she still feels haunted, she's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl.
Think so high of her? High it goes? What? I can't hear him in that moment.
Love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. She's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright.
Edgar Estevez. Shout out to you, brother. Why I feel like I might follow you already on Instagram. Because that was fire. That was fire. What a dope music video. 7 years ago, 420 million views. Furthermore, what a fire ass song though. The idea of, at the beginning it was talking about how she doesn't trust the dude she's with, that he was cheating and broke her trust, and then now she finds a new dude and he does all these things that are so opposite from the first one. And that's why I said She's falling in love now, losing control now. Something to think is so. Man, if I knew exactly high of her, I think he thinks so high of her. I don't know. I'm lost, but it is fire. I get it. I get it on this. Now, is the rest of his jams like this? For some reason, I felt like he was more of like an MC or like a rap dude, like because he would be interviewed on like rap platforms. So maybe this is just like a hit because it wasn't him rapping. Or, anyways, if you enjoyed any part of this reaction, please hit that subscribe button, join the family. If you're a fan of Russ and you're like, wow, you're reacting to him and you know Russ's catalog, tell me where I should go next. This was his highest viewed music video on his page, so I kind of knew that it was probably going to crush. But you tell me where to go next, okay? If you let me know in the comments, then I cut down the guesswork and possibly pick like the wrong one, right? Make sure I'm not picking the wrong one. Also, make sure you're liking the video, being nice to one another. Let's rock on. I'll see you on the next reaction. Peace.